So, how are you keeping the water out?
Man. Look like a snake. Did you see that?
Do it again. Spray it. Woo-wee. Oh man,
it's creepy.
That wax is working.
Yeah, so this has not been waxed up here, and
check
you can
that
tell
out.
quite the difference.
Nice.
Between the two.
And let's zoom right in there. No wax. Wax. Hey, what is was the one side? Hey, Darren and Harley with Wee TJ and Critters. This side's McGuire's and this side's S100. I got to shut that off. Huh? Can we tell the difference? Oh. Well, this one's gone though. Look at this. This is almost all gone, but maybe it's from what you're spraying. This is definitely beaten up. Hey, what'd you say? There was 3 different types of waxes that said how it beat it up.
Yeah, so if it's like a circle, that means you have a full coat of wax. If it's an oval, that means you're at halfway coat. If it runs right off or just sets in a puddle like this up here, that means your wax is deteriorated.
Yeah, but what about this? This all ran off.
Well, this is still sitting in a puddle. There's no puddle here. Gotcha. Those are still in dots everywhere.
Gotcha.
So it's still present.
Cool. All right, on to my dilemma. So, hey, so where's that S100? It supposedly does not leave smear marks on whatever. This or this. This. But if you're putting wax up on your soft top, you got more problems than that. You need to go back to school.
You need to go back to school.
Either way, let me shut my fan on. All right, so this is what my problem is. Well, not the obvious problem. I'm just saying problem I'm working with right now. Okay, so what we got going on over here is the old classic changing the bolt pattern. So Jeep started its life as 5x4.5, and I've switched it to 5x5. My Rusty's tire carrier will not accept it. It will do 5x4.5. It will do, looks like 2 different, a 6-bolt pattern and an 8-bolt. That's what I think is, but it does not have the capacity. So either way, I found it did have one nut mounted up top that looked, I mean, the wheel's centered and it's kind of high. And let me see, I'm gonna have to weld a couple studs in here. I'm gonna have to drill it. I'm gonna put a light in here so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm not real excited about what I'm having to do here, but I don't know what other option I have here. Should be able to see just a little bit of an opening right here and right there. So what I'm gonna do is what I think I've showed this before. I'm just gonna wrap it, put a whole bunch of black tape around here so I can actually get that filled up in there. That way I know where I'm center punching, and yeah, I'll go from there. Doesn't have to be electrical tape. Sure, it can be anything you want, but you would think that something would line up there, but it doesn't. They come in there on the bottom. So these two, you can see right there, that's where one of the, from my yawl or center punch, and there's the other one. So alright, so this is what I found. I need it opened up to that shoulder right there on that stud, where I'll just go right up on that. 61.75. This right here, I'll show you where I'm going with this. It's just slightly above it. 62. So what I'm gonna do, you guys are gonna, this is gonna be overkill. You guys are gonna think, What in the world is he doing? I'm actually gonna drill this. Originally I was just gonna bolt something and scribe the outside of this. I know as soon as I start to open this up, I'm gonna lose track where that hole is. So I'm gonna tap this, run it in there, and scribe it. Yeah. I just picked up this Irwin tap. This is actually an Irwin, and I was digging it. Check it out. So you know how most of the time how they're tapered in the beginning? This one, yeah, that's what I thought. It goes in a little ways at first. This thing's gonna tap easy. That drill bit was sized right for that. So the funny thing is, I just got this set. It's in a whole out. I don't know how you pronounce it. That case, but it's got Greenfield taps and dies, but it was missing the M8 125. And I just ordered a replacement off Amazon. That's an Irwin, so I couldn't actually find the exact replacement. This is just a nice set. I have a full set of fractional and metric, but those are the most common metrics right there. I was like, that's a cool set. So I literally, this thing just came in the other day, and I was like, a little unnecessary tap in this, but yeah. Oh, it liked that oil. The tap liked that oil. There we go. Alright, so I got my yawl right there. Oh man. What I found out in the past, that you're further off having a scribe line a little bit larger and working up to it, as opposed to a line that you go up to and have to go past. You see where I just opened it up, so I got to open that up with a carbide bit. Okay, so I went ahead and put this bracket on. I just snugged this one up, and then the lug nut on the other side. And you can see, so far, looking pretty good. I have no idea. No idea. Alright, let the havoc commence.
For what I'm about ready to do, let me
Let's try this again. I mean, this word here, I just don't know if a guy, a man, should even be saying this word, but I'm just going to say it. Therapeutic. I'm just going to say it. TIG welding is therapeutic. I'll tell you what, the Bible talks about being humble. And if you want to humble yourself, start TIG welding. Oh, this is going to be tough. I need one of those stubby tips. That's all I say is I need. I don't even have wire. Alright. Let me zoom in here. I'll take it. Hey, I can work with that. So I'll bust this off and spray a little paint on the back side, and cool. I mean, that was one thing. If you were to weld this with a MIG, I mean, this would have been all curled up out here. So That is what's so cool about TIG, is being able to control that heat. And finally, I get to be able to put a tire on here. Alright, let me go put some paint on that. Alright, a couple days later, check out the lights. Looking good, aren't they? Alright, this thing is done. Tire's mounted. And it is nice. Yeah. I mean, it could have been, yeah, all the way open. Now this tire carry did come. These have bronze bushings, so it's not like that's rust or anything, so we're good. This thing did come with a little cable, but we've never ran. I'm just careful when I come over there. It just comes over here and hits a stop somewhere over here, but either way, I would not have wanted to go anymore. I mean, I would not have wanted to put a tire, not a tire, a wheel spacer, my goodness, on here, because it would have made that gap bigger. And I mean, I would have almost rather this be up here touching, but it's fine. It's fine the way it is. See the way that is? I will say most people don't have this option, but negative 44. But either way, you can change that. You saw what I did. You saw how I located it with electrical tape. Doing some TIG welding. Hey, you got TIG weld. You cannot. This is the only way you can do it. It's the only way. Only way. You can't MIG. You can't arc. You can't super glue. You cannot JB weld those studs. TIG is the only way you can do it. Says I. Okay. See yous.